Do you need more traffic to your Shopify store? Well, in this video, we're going to go through and actually do the math to figure out how much traffic you need to get these sales that you want. So stay tuned. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Elle McCann, and I've been a Shopify expert for over 6 years now. If you've already been a subscriber of this channel, thank you so much for all of your love and support, and I really appreciate you. Okay, so in this video, we're going to be talking about site traffic. So something that is not known as much is that online sales is typically about 1 to 3% conversion rate. So if we do the math, that means for every 100 people that come to your store, you're just going to get one purchase on average. So let's say that your goal is to get 10 sales every single day. Then that means with those numbers that you're going to need to average around 1,000 visitors to your site every day to hopefully get the 10 sales. Okay. So at first that may sound intimidating, but there are a couple different ways to get more sales to your Shopify store, and we're going to go over some of those now. So the first one is social media. You should always be working on building up your brand and your audience on social media, whether you choose YouTube as your audience, or maybe Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn or wherever it is that you want to connect with your audience. Make sure that you're building up that connection with them there and you're building up your community. It's going to be a lot easier to sell your product to people that know, like, and trust you. They're going to know that if they purchase from you, that they're going to actually get it shipped to them and it's going to come in a reasonable amount of time. So a great way is to always be sending traffic to your site through your social media links, as well as working with influencers and getting them to send traffic to your site as well. So working with influencers or people that have bigger audiences and getting them to promote your product. Now, sometimes this is just they want free product or they want an affiliate commission for any order that is placed on your site, or sometimes they just want money up front to promote your product. You're going to have to first reach out to that influencer and find out exactly what it is that they are looking for and how it aligns with your goals. My main tip for using influencers is to not just go after the people that are, millions of subscribers, because typically those subscribers or followers aren't very engaged. So instead, look at people that are in the more like 1,000 to 10,000 range of followers, because they're going to have a lot more of an engaged audience, and it's typically going to be cheaper for you as well, which is always helpful when you're just getting started. So you can start kind of making a list of people to reach out to, and also think about nano influencers. So micro influencers are about the 1,000 to 10,000 range, but nano influencers are people under 1,000. So these people are very connected with their audience, and most likely their audience has a lot of friends and family, and they're just getting started. So don't always go after that huge 1,000,000+ subscriber mark, because that's going to cost you a lot, and it's just not going to be the most engaged audience. Before you reach out to someone, make sure that they have a lot of, followers that you're looking for in your ideal customer range, but that they also have a lot of engagement on their post, either just liking or sharing the post or commenting as well. That's how you can tell that they have actually an engaged audience that is going to be more likely to click on their link and to purchase from you. Okay, so the next way of getting more traffic to your site when you're just getting started is doing guest posting, either on people's blogs or on podcasts or collaborating with other YouTubers, whatever it is. But figure out ways that you can connect with other people that are either in your industry or niche or that are reaching them, and figure out a way to collaborate on a piece together or give them content that will come back and promote you and your brand. So bloggers, podcasters, and YouTubers, like I mentioned, are all looking at ways to generate more content for their audience. And sometimes it can be hard to consistently put out content all the time. So if you approach someone with a content idea for them, and it's more of a collaborative effect of how you can work together, then they may be more likely to work with you on that content and promote your brand. You definitely are going to need to do some research here and find people that are going to align with your goals, but it's a great way to get your store out there and build a brand when you have a little bit more time than money when you're first starting your store. So the last way that we recommend getting traffic to your store when you're just getting started is, of course, by using paid advertising. So you can actually get started with this without spending a ton of money up front. And there's a lot of different platforms that you can actually advertise on. We have a free quiz on our site now that is called our paid advertising quiz. So I will put a link below if you would be interested in checking that out. But if you answer just 10 questions about your business, we'll tell you which platform may be best for you to start advertising on. So I definitely recommend you check that out. Now, if you're going to be focusing on sending traffic to your site, you want to make sure that you capitalize on that traffic once you've got them to your site. Putting so much time and effort into sending them there, so you want to make sure that they don't just disappear. Now, we've talked about this a lot of different ways to make sure that your site is optimized to just get people to purchase or to become a fan. However, a couple of our big things that we always recommend is making sure you are using email marketing and you have a way on your site for people to sign up for your email newsletter. So if they don't purchase from you as soon as they come to your site, the next best thing is that they sign up to your email newsletter so you can email them later about your different offerings. You also want to make sure that you have abandoned cart set up. So if they do add a product to their cart and they don't purchase, you can then send them an email later that's a follow-up to hopefully recapture that sale. Also, I really recommend doing rewards programs. It's a really cool way to incentivize people to purchase from you a couple of different times, as well as build up a community. And the last way that I recommend in terms of capitalizing on people that are already on your site is by doing upsells on your site. So if they are already interested in one product, they may be interested in purchasing another one from you, and you can increase that total order value. So I hope that's helpful for you. And if you're interested, we do have a guide that goes through more in depth about how to get traffic to your site and to optimize your site before you send that traffic to make sure that they're going to convert into sales or convert into your email newsletter. So if you're interested in that, head over to curiousthemes.com/traffic and check out that traffic blueprint today. So I would love to know what you think and what way are you wanting to send more traffic to your site? Make sure to comment below and let us know, and we would love to hear from you. Also, if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe to this video and give it a thumbs up. And that way you'll be the first to be notified whenever we put out new videos all about Shopify and how to grow your online store.